Dum, 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 dum.
Copyright.
Guess what? But that was pretty bad. Guess what, guys? It is Harry Potter Day! So I am super excited. This is Grumpy excited. He doesn't get excited. He's just grumpy. Hence the name. We are heading off to Universal Studios Japan, where recently they opened the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Both Graham and I are very big Harry Potter fans, so we waited until this week because school went back this week. So I've heard horror stories from people who went in August. So it's now September, by the way. You were probably watching this sometime in 2017. We decided to go once school has gone back because there'll be less kids, and also we're going in the middle of the week, so we're hoping that it's not going to be too crowded. Because Harry Potter is only just opened, it's super popular. Once you get your entry ticket, you have to actually get a timed entry ticket into Harry Potter, and it will tell you that you can go into the Harry Potter area at a certain time of day. There's only a limited number of them, so obviously the first people who get there get in, and we don't want to miss out on Harry Potter, so we're going there nice and early, and fingers crossed there's not too many people, and it's going to be amazing. And I might buy a wand, and I'm going to eat stuff from Honeydukes, and it's going to be amazing. Did I say it was going to be amazing? Oh my god, I can't believe it's so much fun!
Hello, Hamora. Hello, Hamora, not hello, Hamora.
That's not it. The Universal Studios Japan is pretty close to Osaka. It's not too far away. So depending on where you're staying in the city, it could be anywhere from like 10 minutes train ride to about 40 minutes train ride. So wherever you are in Osaka, you basically want to jump on the JR Osaka Loop line and go to Nishikujo. So we're going to jump on the subway to get to Tennoji, because Tennoji is where we can jump on the loop line.
Why must you film me?
Yeah, it doesn't function as a hat that way. Once you get to Nishikujo station, you have to change to the JR Umasake line to go 2 stations to Universal City. And basically you get off the train on this side and you swap to the train just on the other side of the platform. So we're at Universal City train station, and there is a gazillion people, and I'm starting to get worried. Guys, I hear the Jurassic Park theme song! We're now in Universal City, so this is where all like the restaurants are. There's a Bubba Gump, like an Italian place. Oh, and there's also, which I wanted to tell you guys, there is the Takoyaki Museum here. And again, it's a museum in the sense of like the ramen museum, so if you've seen that video. So you go there basically, and there will be takoyaki, like different styles of takoyaki, all from around Japan. Okay, so technically the park hasn't even opened yet. I hope you can hear me. But the express passes are already sold out, so people can actually buy them in advance. Express passes here are a little bit different from Disneyland. You basically pay double the price of the ticket, so around $140, which is kind of expensive. And you can either get in the express line for 3, 5, or 7 rides. And it also automatically gives you a timed entry into the Harry Potter world. So since they're all sold out, we're going to have to buy the standard ticket, and as soon as we get in, we're going to have to run over to Harry Potter World to get our timed ticket so we know what time we can get into Harry Potter. So I'm freaking out a little bit since they're all sold out and the park's not even open.
Is it just me, or does it look like that they've actually photoshopped a bit of Emma Watson's face on Ron?
So we're in the line now to get our timed Harry Potter ticket, and we ran the long way, and I feel like I'm about to die.
So they have kicked me out of the Harry Potter ticket line because they only allow one person to line up at a time. So hopefully we've got ourselves some tickets. And I ran a lot. and we haven't even been on a ride. What time?
10:50 to the 9:50 to 10:50 we can enter.
Yay!
So I can actually choose what time, and there was 9:30 available, but that's like in 10 minutes. So I chose a little bit later because I want to go to the toilet. I've been busting, and then look over here. There's a bridge there, like an actual traffic bridge. When I was in the line for Harry Potter, I actually thought it was a ride.
So, what I want to do is challenge Kacy to a white person off.
Oh, okay. Oh, white person.
Oh, damn it, you...
I'm winning so far because I spotted the other white person that Grum was like, white person. I'm like, no, that's one I've already spotted. So I'm 2, Grum 0.
One thing I have to say about what I love about Japanese theme parks is that the water, not even just the water, the soft drinks are all cheap. They're more expensive than your normal vending machines, but in comparison to other theme parks, $2 for a drink, not too bad. If we were in Australia, they would be at least $70 plus a kidney.
Yes, and plus the water here is normal prices. They've bumped up the prices of like the soft drinks, but you can get water for like 110 yen, which is quite common for lots of the vending machines anyway. So we're now in the Amity Village section of Universal Studios, and this is where the Jaws ride is.
I've never actually noticed that Jaws is quite happy to be hanging around like that with tourists. Look at him, he's loving it. He's loving it so much. Yum yum tourists, I'm posing. Jaws.
White guy.
Damn it.
Kacy 3, Grum Zip. It looks so peaceful. It's just like a boat ride, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's peaceful. I think we just go along the river. Yeah, it's quite nice. Oh my god, I just saw the Harry Potter thing. Oh my god, guys, look, look, look. Yay! So yeah, that was a good ride. There was like fire and sharks, and it wasn't sickening, which is awesome for me, because if you watch my Disney videos, you will know that I suffer from motion sickness, so I have to be very careful about what rides I go on. But if you're someone who suffers from motion sickness, Jaws is fine. Yay! Oh, and I'm such a screamer. I was like, come on, and Grom's like, no, he was giggling. Good ride.
I loved it, except there was one part, and this may be a bit of a spoiler, so just fast forward to 10 seconds if you're thinking about going to Universal. But right at the end, there's a zombie shark. It kind of comes back from the dead, which is expected, but it's all green and zombie-like. I don't think that's part of the movie.
Okay, so we've decided to go to Harry Potter straight away. We've just got to get in the line. And yes, I'm so excited!
Currently in the section of the Harry Potter ride. I think this is based on the movie Harry Potter and the Endless Queues.
I was like, I don't remember that movie! We're here at the entrance of Hogsmeade. Oh my god. What? This looks amazing. And it's really cool. They do this thing where it makes it look like the other buildings are much further back. Just, it looks incredible. So we're basically just trying to find the actual Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, I think it's called, ride, because I've heard that the wait time for that can get really, really long. Not suitable for those with weak stomachs. I'm a bit worried now because it is a 3-hour wait. Okay, so I'm now the biggest jerk ever. I have decided that I will get too sick. It's like a 3D like bouncing chair thing, and I don't think I'll be able to do it without being very, very sick. So I wanted to decide early before we lined up for 3 hours. Okay, so one of the lovely people who works here just let us know that the line that we were actually walking backwards in to get out of the ride is the line where you can just look, so you don't have to go on the ride, but you still get to look around Hogwarts Castle. So I am super happy now. So we're inside the Hogwarts Castle right now, and we're in the area with all the paintings and everything, and it's amazing. So basically, if you don't want to go on the ride, you go in a separate line, and you basically walk through the line of where everyone else would go for the ride, but they clear it out so that way you can just kind of walk through and enjoy it. It's a nanoblock Dobby! Dum 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 dum. So we want to go on Flight of the Hippogriff now that we're out of the Hogwarts Castle. That was really fun. But we're going to go get some butterbeer or something to eat first. So I just got myself a frozen mango cheek on a stick, and Grum got himself a strawberry and peanut butter ice cream, and I'm so excited because I actually wanted that, but this looked too good, so I got it instead. So I'm going to eat some of his. Oh god, it's hot. Not this, the weather. This is cold. And delicious. Pumpkin juice.
That's worth $8.
Yeah?
That's yum. That's like pumpkin spice.
Oh wow! That is really good. So we're now in a line for Flight of the Hippogriff, which is like a family-friendly roller coaster. It appears the trees are yelling at us in Japanese. So Grum and I have been debating what that back car is for. It's like completely open. And yeah, we're wondering whether maybe it's for wheelchairs, maybe?
Or incredibly large people.
They just have to like stand there and hold on for dear life.